What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. Emily's story in the City of Love continues in Season 3. The show's Season 2 left us with a huge cliffhanger, and now the main question is, when will Season 3 come to Netflix? Also, is Emily about to return to Chicago? Well, we have the answer. We'll also talk about an Emily in Paris and You crossover. Without any further ado, here's everything you need to know. This video contains spoilers from the Emily in Paris Season 2 finale. Season 3 of Emily in Paris, current status. From the makers of SATC, which has released a reboot this year, comes Emily in Paris, a series where Lily Collins stars as Emily, a marketing executive from Chicago who finds herself starting a career in Paris. But while trying to adjust to the new culture, Emily stumbles on a few barriers. This is when she meets Mindy, Ashley Park, her friend who helps her better understand Paris, and Camille Razat, Gabriel's, Lucas Bravo, girlfriend. For those of you not familiar, Gabriel is Emily's handsome neighbor. Emily discovers that Camille is Gabriel's girlfriend after she sets her eyes on him, and well, she goes through a lot of awkward moments. At the end of Season 1, Gabriel planned to move to Normandy to open a restaurant, and he broke up with Camille, who found it pretty difficult to move away and leave Paris behind. Gabriel then meets one of Emily's rich clients who invests in the restaurant he couldn't afford, so he is now staying in Paris after all. At the end of Season 1, Emily gets a text from Camille asking if they can talk. Season 2 then continues with Emily trying really hard to adjust to her life in Paris. And because the second season was even more successful than its predecessor, we're quite sure that Netflix will greenlight Season 3 anytime soon. We just have to wait. Thankfully, there are plenty of details that prove Emily in Paris Season 3 is indeed happening. The cast is pretty interested in continuing the show, and that's enough for now. I hope viewers find more of themselves in different characters and feel seen and represented in the show, Collins told Glamour in her December 2021 cover story. And I hope that we get a Season 3 because I really hope we get to come back and do this again, she added. In an interview with Elle.com, Emily in Paris costume designer Marilyn Fitoussi talked about her thoughts for Season 3's wardrobe. My dream for Season 3 would be to recycle costumes from Season 1, she said, adding that she's dreaming to bring some of Lily's most iconic outfits to the recycling workshop and see what they can do and recut and make. Now that there are some details released regarding to Season 3, let's check the actors that are expected to come back.
I need the whole crepe.
Emily.
I don't think we should see each other anymore. It's not good for any of us.
Emily in Paris Season 3 cast. As we previously said, Netflix is yet to greenlight the third season of Emily in Paris, meaning that we will have to wait to see the official list of characters that are coming back for the third installment. However, we believe most of the cast from the second season will come back, including Lily Collins as Emily Cooper, Philippine Leroy-Beaulieu as Sylvie, Ashley Park as Mindy Chen, Lucas Bravo as Gabriel, Samuel Arnold as Julian, Bruno Gouery as Luke, Camille Razat as Camille, William Abadi as Antoine Lambert, and because Emily in Paris Season 2 included new characters that had an important role in the narrative, we should also expect to see Kate Walsh as Madeline Wheeler, Lucien Laviscount as Alfie, Jean-Christophe Bouvet as Pierre Cadeau, and Kevin Diaz as Benoit, all reprising their roles once again in the third installment. One thing is certain, Emily in Paris will bring a group of actors that will make their debut in Season 3. Because Emily in Paris ended on a cliffhanger, we felt the need to go through the ending and see what we should expect to happen in the next season. Keep watching to uncover some interesting theories.
Oh my god, I feel like Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge.
You've got all of Paris at your feet. There is a wonderful cafe just down below.
Emily in Paris Season 2, The Cliffhanger. The final scene of Season 2 left all viewers quite shocked. We expected everything, literally everything, but not Emily doubting over her life and career in Paris. We always thought that was sorted out. Obviously, we were wrong. But everything that happened with her, Gabriel and Camille, and of course, her thing with Alfie, made the main character question her decisions. She's undoubtedly enjoying Paris, but Emily might go back to Chicago in Season 3. Sylvie, Luke, and Julienne asked Emily to join their new marketing firm after all of them said goodbye to Savoir. Nevertheless, Madeline asked Emily to stay in order to get a promotion in Chicago. Then again, her rocky fling with Gabriel will have its consequences, and because Emily knows that, she calls Sylvie and tells her she's made her decision. But because Season 3 is happening, the decision was not revealed. There are only two options. She will either stay in Paris or come back home. This decision will also have its influence on who will be the lucky guy, leading us to Alfie or Gabriel. Emily's relationship with Alfie is quite natural. They did not fall in love the first time they set eyes on each other, but Emily met Alfie, a character portrayed by Lucien Lavascal, and they started talking, getting to know each other, and well, love happened. Alfie was open about a long-distance relationship from London. However, Emily chose Gabriel and confessed her feelings to him. We believe Emily's decision will stay the same in season 3. Do you?
And you got skills.
Where did you guys meet? You're such a cute couple.
Emily will leave Paris in season 3. Based on the entire plot of season 2, to be more precise, based on the narrative between Emily and Gabriel, it seems like Emily will return to Chicago. She could also stay in Paris and continue her rocky relationship with Gabriel, but according to us, that seems more unlikely. According to the things that happened in the previous 2 seasons, Emily might choose Paris. No matter what Emily decides to do, there will be plenty of drama in the 3rd installment. Both her personal and professional lives depend on this decision, and because of that, Emily was faced with a really tough decision at the end of season 2. The truth is, Emily's future is pretty uncertain at this moment. What do you think Emily will do in season 3? And of course, what are your hopes for the 3rd season? Let us know. Now, let's talk about...
Mademoiselle, bonjour. Une pain au chocolat.
An Emily in Paris and You crossover. After the season 3 finale of Netflix's You, fans begged for a crossover episode with Emily in Paris. 2 of Netflix's most successful original series are bound to cross paths. Well, at least according to us. It's pretty clear that we're talking about a very different series because You is a darker one, but a You and Emily in Paris crossover would mix bright and spooky vibes, which sounds pretty awesome. Emily in Paris released its first season on Netflix in 2020, whereas You has been on the streaming platform for a longer time, releasing season 1 in 2018, with season 3 bringing a surprising finale of the Penn Badgley-directed thriller. Here's what caused the need for a crossover. As we previously said, we're talking about genres that don't have a lot in common, but the season 3 finale of You saw Joe Goldberg go through, well, a lot of struggles, and at the end of the season, he ends up in Paris. Do you guys wish for an Emily in Paris and You crossover? Let us know. Also, if this happens, what do you hope the plot will be? Emily in Paris season 3 release date. Because Netflix is yet to announce a 3rd season of Emily in Paris, we'll have to wait for a release date of the 3rd season of the mega successful show. Based on everything we previously mentioned, the series is guaranteed to return after all the difficulties and problems Emily faced in the latest episodes. The series first dropped in December 2020, with its 2nd season arriving in 2021. So our guess is that season 3 will be released around Christmas time in 2022. Share your own theories regarding Emily in Paris season 3 down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.
Kai, Sylvie, it's me. I've made my decision.